All right, video number 6 is the last one for Unit 1. Graphing through real-world situations. So basically the deal is you're going to be given data, a word problem of some sort, and you're going to be asked to actually make a graph. So you're going to have to determine what that graph looks like. That's all that you're going to do for this one, okay? All right, so example 1 says, use the following table below to determine the following about runner's weight and calories burned. So here we have a table, okay, as you can see, where pounds is on the left side here, calories is on the right. So this is the amount of pounds this person weighs. This is the amount of calories they burn when they run a mile, basically, was the gist of this, okay? So here, pounds, when the calories they burn there. So it asks you to do two things. It says graph the information to the left, so we're going to graph this. And then it says using the graph, determine how many calories would someone who weighs 170 pounds burn. All right, so I went ahead and copied the chart again over here, just so we would have it in front of us, okay? And then I made my just initial graph. I put calories on the y-axis and I put pounds on the x-axis because really that's how it's sitting right there. So I just went with that. Because if nothing else, as you can see, hey, calories go up as pounds go up, but we're going to see that visually. All right. So then, yes, and I know you just did a project in science with this, you're going to have to determine how do you count. The joy is for pounds, we really can count. Like I can go, okay, I'm going to start here and do 100. I'm going to do 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 220. Okay, that's all that I have for here. And then calories, I don't know. I need to go a range of 76 to 166. So I might just count by, maybe by 20s as well. So again, and this is that broken deal. So I'm going to have that broken graph. And here I'm going to start it at 70. So 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170. And oh, as you can see, I could have given myself actually a little bit more room than that, but I'm just going to leave it like this. I'm going to choose to do a line graph because that's commonly how you would see this data would be in a line graph, okay? So now I'm going to plot. So at 100 pounds, they burn 76 calories. So that's a little bit above the 70. And I'm going to do the best I can on this. At 120, they're a little bit above that 91. At 140, they're a little bit higher at 106, so close to that 110. At 160, they're upwards. They're in the middle between 110 and 130. At 180, they're above that 130. At 200, they're above that 150. And at 220, they're at 166, so almost to that 170. So if I connect them, and I'm just going to simply connect the dots that I have here, okay, I have now graphed it. I've now shown a visual representation of that data. So then if we think back to what they asked us, they also specifically asked us how many calories would someone who weighs 170 pounds burn? Well, 170 pounds is right here. So going up, we're looking for this number right here. Again, you're probably going to just estimate it, okay? You're going to look and you're going to say, well, I know it's in between 121 and 136. Probably, I wouldn't doubt it if some of you would say, okay, so I'm going to take 136 minus 121, and I'm going to divide that by 2 because that's my halfway mark, and 170 is halfway between 160 and 180. So 136 minus 121 is 15. So 15 divided by 2 would be 7.5. So I'm going to add 7.5 to the 121. So I would estimate that it would be 128.5 calories for someone who is 170 pounds. That would be my estimated guess. And actually, my data says 129. That's what my official data says. So this is a very good estimated guess. And that's the whole point like of this graphing is because then we can talk about this data. We can show you what this data looks like.